Yates, live vertical mode YouTube. Glad you're here. And since you're here, subscribe to the channel. Hit that button and subscribe. This is a command, call to action for you. Listen, you won't be disappointed. All the content's going to be self-improvement, personal growth, how we can live a better life today than we did yesterday, and what better philosophy to have than that. Constant and never-ending improvement is something we can strive for on a daily basis. Doesn't mean we're always going to get there. But hey, there's a couple things I want to talk about today that I was consuming myself, and that's what it's all about, sharing with other people. You know, it's great to share sunsets, sunrises. It's great to share wonderful moments with someone else. That's what love is all about. But it's also, in my case, I'm constantly trying to learn other things and share that with you. So sharing what we learn, I mean, that's the way I grow from other people, and I grow from trying to share that with other people because I get to hear it all over again. Glad you're here. You're in the right place. Always positive stuff, self-improvement, personal growth. Not la-la land. It's about IRL in real life. That's for sure. I'm on the way to the movies right now, midday Wednesday. Why? Because I can, and you want to get there too. Get yourself so that you are financially independent. In other words, you can live on the recurring income of all of your assets without working. And then you can work for the joy of it. Independent wealth, you want that, create it. It's available to you, especially today. Never been a better time to be alive. Let's see, I'm going to go see that movie Ryan Gosling is in called Hail Mary. I like the trailer. He gets picked to go out into outer space. I really don't know much else about it, but I'm going to find out. So I'm kind of going into that movie blind, and we'll see how it goes. But I was watching a podcast from a doctor, female, Kim Foster. And she was talking about, you know, being of higher agency. Higher agency. I've heard the term before. I really didn't know what it meant. Now I kind of have an idea what it means. Operating on a higher agency. What does that actually mean? It really is another buzzword for self-empowerment. But I like the metaphor that she gave. And here was the metaphor on being in a higher agency. Don't wait for permission. Not waiting for permission. Because in today's day and age, we have so many options available to us. We have so many choices. To claim our personal power really is to make a decision. But here's the metaphor that she used on higher agency. And it resonated with me. Of course, she has some graphics up there. She painted a picture with some images, which was really cool. So you find yourself on a desert island. No, two people are on a desert island. All right? And you got some scattered driftwood on the island. So one person takes that driftwood and it makes on the beach with the driftwood, help. Send help. I guess it's just help. And so the other person, they take the same pieces of driftwood and they lash them together and they make a raft. And so here you have the one person who's made the help sign. You know, they need somebody to come along to save them, right? They're waiting for someone to save them. Yeah, they've taken some action, but all they're doing is getting themselves in a position for someone to come along and save them. The other person who lashed all that wood together and made a raft, they've made a decision to rescue themselves. They're going to take action that's going to lead them getting off the island right now. And it's all under their control. And that's how it is with us in life. And that's what it means to be in a higher agency. Don't wait for permission. Don't wait for the right time. Don't wait till it's perfect. You don't need to depend on anybody else. You have everything you need to go after what you want. You do not need anybody else. Now, it's important to have a team. You know, it's funny. When I was reading the comments, this Dr. Fisher, she's a psychologist. She's a doctor of great success. and she's putting out all this positive content, and I was reading about 35 positive comments, and sure enough, here comes a negative comment. I just couldn't believe this lady who's wonderful, and then some assholes got to attack her, right? Well, this is not going to be good news for the life coaching people who, they preach that you need help and that you need a team. And well, it's important to surround yourself with people who are going to be supportive of your ambitions and dreams. But, that's as far as that need goes. But it's important to have a tribe. To have a group of people, 2 or more people who are gathering in his name can be so powerful. But the point is this: you don't need to wait for someone to come along to start going after what you want to go after. Now, if along the way you pick up team members, people of shared interests, shared ambitions, that's one thing. But you're not a victim. You can choose right now to be a victor. And I think that's the message that Dr. Foster was trying to put across there, that you are enough. And if you want to be acting in a higher frequency, higher agency, as she said, I think it's all the same damn thing. It's all about self-empowerment, self-control. Be decisive. Pick an avenue and go after it. It might not even be the right avenue for you. And along the way, you'll find that out. But along the way, you're going to learn a lot of things. No matter where you end up going, even if you change directions, what you've done up until this point is going to serve you. That experience, that wisdom is going to serve you. Self-confidence really comes from the experiences that we've had, that we take with us. And now we know we have a competence in certain areas of our life, and it gives us self-confidence, to the point that we can have self-confidence in things we haven't even done yet. Now, it's kind of hard, 18, 19, 20, to have self-confidence to any great extent, because what have you done? What are you relying on? What are you depending on? What are you basing that self-confidence on? But when you have life experience, as the years add up, you have experiences to draw from. You can look back, and you have evidence-based beliefs in your confidence and competence. And so, higher agency, I thought that was a great metaphor. Hey, thanks for checking in. Glad you're here. Since I'm at a red light, I'm going to acknowledge some wonderful person. Anonymous 13. Hey, you're listening while driving, and I'm driving while talking. See, we're in the same boat. We're of like-mindedness. I was learning today, and I'm passing it on. While I'm driving, you're driving, and you're taking it all in. So I hope I can give you something of value today. And that was what it was. Higher agency, Dr. Kim Foster. Go check her out. I don't care who gets the credit on anything. If I can share something with somebody that's going to lead them to somebody else's content, I don't give a shit. It's powerful, important stuff that can change our life in a positive way. Then, hey, I want you to find it. And I found this thing on higher agency, although I think it's just really self-empowerment, making a decisive action for your own life, and not being a victim, but just making the decision, all right, I am going to go after something right now, starting today. I don't care if that changes tomorrow. All I know is today, I'm taking action. I don't care if it's not the right time. I'm taking action. It's never the right time. So if you do wait for the exact right time, you're always going to be in that gap of waiting. And all the serious people, all the success people, what they do is, that gap between deciding and taking action is very small. They make a decision, and then the gap in between decisiveness and the first step in action is very small. What you want to always be doing, narrow that gap. Make a decision, and then the next small step in that direction, take it quickly. Take the next step. Guaranteed, if you're looking at the whole picture, it might seem big, long ways away, long distance till you get to the end that you've built in your mind. However, the next initial step is real close. It's right up there. Just take that next step. Sounds like it's la la land BS bullshit, positive thinking stuff, but it's not. It's how the world works, And I don't know about you, but I get immersed in this stuff because we have one life to live. So I can't wait. Things happen to all of us. We just got to ask that question. Okay, what's next? You may know, I've shared it before, I've gone through a winter in my life recently. But of course, I know because of thousands and years of history, so far it hasn't changed. Spring follows every winter. So if you're in a winter, thank God, because I know spring's coming. And sometimes the vacation is not as good as looking forward to it. So if you're in a winter in your life, start looking forward to that spring because it's coming. You're going to be in a spring. Now, that doesn't mean we can skip winter. We can't. There's been a pattern of seasons for thousands of years. So learn to recognize patterns and learn to apply your life to work within those patterns. What does that mean? I can't skip winter. I'm in the winter of my life. That means it's cold outside and it's snowing. Don't hide under the covers. Go skiing. Go snowboarding. Work with it. Yeah, it's winter, but I can ice skate. Yeah, it's winter, but you know what? I can get ready for spring. I can work out. I can go to the gym. I can change my nutrition. I can change my diet. I can change my mindset. I can learn a new skill. Right? It's all about skill set, mindset, attitude. These are the keys. How do I know? I've done it. I've lived it. And I continue. Not that I'm there yet, but I pursue and I push forward. You can do the same thing. And I like to hang around people of similar mindsets. I don't care where you are. If you're at rock bottom, that's even more exciting. Because now you can't get any lower. You've got to go up. Every move you make is going to be an improvement. Rock bottom, that's a great place to be. What a foundation rock bottom is. That's solid. Can't go any lower. Boy, you can't get any more rock solid than that. So that's good that you can't go any lower. Everything else is going to be up. What's that going to mean? It's going to mean powerful, great stuff. I don't know to what extent, but I know you're going to be moving up, and I'm excited for you. Empathy for other people, that's important. So be of higher agency, everybody. Make decisions. So, 2 of us are on the island. 2 of us. We got the same pile of driftwood. One of us is going to make a sign that says help, and the other one is going to tie those logs together and make a raft. One of us is waiting for someone else to rescue us, and the other person is taking action to rescue themselves. Hey everybody, put yourself in a position where you can rescue yourself. You have power within you that is unbelievable. All you have to do is take it, use it. You already have it. Stop looking for it. Everything's an inside job. Outside circumstances, politics, who's president, that's not going to determine the trajectory of our life. It's going to be our own personal attitude. And I'll tell you what, I'm getting excited just sharing this stuff with you. All right, everybody, that's it for me, Central Florida. Oh, I'm crazy motivated today. Don't wait for motivation to come along. It's got to be self-initiated. Not going to knock on the door. It's not coming. You're going to sit there looking out the window. No, put on your big boy, big girl boots. Put on your pants and get outside and get after it. That's what I'm doing. And maybe I'll see you out here in the field. And then we'll get together and I'll be your field training officer of success. I don't mind. I like doing it. We're going to get there together. We're going to team up. It's going to be tandem. And then at the end, when we get the trophy, I'll high five you. And then we're going to set a new destination because that's how life works. If we're on the journey 99% of the time, why not make that the joyful part? Make sure the journey is where you're already joyful. All right, everybody. You know what to do. Subscribe to the channel. Do not be a coward. This is not an easy group that you're joining. It's tough, but the rewards, unlimited, baby. All right. See you in the next video.